Firing a bullet into the air is a common practice in several regions and on certain occasions. It is often assumed that because there is no target, the bullet will lose most of its momentum by the time it actually falls from the air. The truth, however, is that this practice has been known to cause serious injury and even death. A bullet that is fired into the air is incredibly dangerous, and this is why it is illegal in many countries. Of course, knowledge is empowering, and it's always helpful to understand the science behind this, which is what we will be investigating in this exploration. If you've always been an inquiring and curious soul, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more enlightening and intriguing content. It would be obvious that a bullet which is fired from a gun will always be dangerous because of the lethal force it is capable of. When a typical AK-47 is fired, the bullet leaves the firearm at approximately 1500 miles per hour. To put this into perspective, this is double the speed of sound. What's more, even though the bullet itself has a weight of around 5 grams, it contains the energy of a brick that is dropped from a 16-story building. When this energy is concentrated into such a small area, it is easy to see how a bullet can effortlessly break through someone's skin, cause catastrophic organ damage, and perhaps even death. When it comes to a bullet that has been fired straight into the air specifically, there is one mitigating factor which completely changes the story. This factor is air resistance. Assuming that this is a calm day with no wind, a bullet will probably reach a maximum height of 10,000 feet before the Earth's gravity begins pulling it downwards. At the same time as this downwards pull, however, the upwards force of air resistance is counteracting gravity. Within seconds, they will cancel each other out, and the bullet will fall at a constant and steady speed, which won't change. This is known as terminal velocity, and it will essentially prevent the bullet from achieving even a fraction of the speed it had when it was fired. As a matter of fact, a bullet will come back down at a speed of only 150 miles per hour, and it possesses only 1% of the energy it had when it was first released. It's the equivalent to a brick that is dropped from a height of just 50 centimeters from the ground. In most instances, a bullet falling at this speed and with this amount of energy isn't going to be fatal. It is crucial, however, to understand that this reasoning only applies to bullets that have been fired straight up into the air. Even the subtlest of changes can dramatically affect the outcome, which is why firing a bullet into the air will never be safe. A bullet that is fired from an angle will never stop and may actually begin tumbling. And when a bullet begins tumbling, it can maintain extremely high speeds of hundreds of miles per hour. Moreover, a bullet that has enough speed to break the skin has the potential to cause death, no matter how it was fired. The likelihood of someone's skin breaking depends on several variables. For example, the speed, shape, and material of the bullet, as well as the health and skin of the person. It is generally believed that a bullet will break skin when it makes impact at 136 miles per hour, and this is what applies in most cases. Rarely, it has been found that a perfectly round and non-pointy bullet will bounce off a human with thick skin, even when it's traveling at 225 miles per hour. Nevertheless, a bullet that is even slightly pointy can move much more slowly and still break the skin. Smaller caliber bullets are even more dangerous because of how the force is concentrated over a limited area. For example, whilst a 38 caliber bullet will usually break skin at approximately 130 miles per hour, a 30 caliber bullet can do so at only 85. Individual characteristics also have a significant role. The skin of a healthy adult will not puncture as easily as the skin of a young child or an elderly person. That being said, even if you are healthy, the area of your body where the bullet makes contact can make all the difference as well. The skin on your cheeks, under your eyes, and around your neck is much thinner and therefore easier to puncture than the skin on your upper lip or elbows. Military personnel are often seen to fire into the air during funerals or events, but crucially, they only fire blanks and never real bullets. Unless it is fired perfectly vertically, a bullet that is even at a slight angle could injure or kill an innocent bystander within a 2-mile radius. It is a frightening possibility, and one that has happened far too many times for this to ever be an acceptable way to celebrate. We hope that you found this video informative, and if you did, then please like, share and subscribe to this channel for so much more content like this.